Quick review of these Airhop gym floor tiles. So I'm going to go over the installation process, some of the frequently asked questions that I had on these, and why I went with these over other gym floor options. So first of all, the installation process was super simple. These are obviously like the interlocking versions, and in a second I'll kind of show you the transitions of what that looks like, if there are any bumps or not. I covered our whole gym floor here, so I did have to do some cuts. So if you're going to do that, I highly recommend getting a box cutter. I cut roughly 10 to 12 of these floor tiles to fit on the edge of our floor. And that was super simple. If you have a sharp box cutter, it goes right through the top pretty easily. If you don't have a box cutter, I would highly recommend it because these are rubber tops. And that would be hard to cut with anything else, really. Overall, the installation process probably took maybe 30 minutes. The interlocking aspect of it, if you have nothing to cut, will take you maybe 5 to 10 minutes. For context, I think I got 48 tiles to fit this room. So if you're just doing 12 tiles or 24 tiles, it's going to take you no time at all. Just because these interlock so fast and they're so easy to do and install that way. If you do have to cut, you'll have to measure and do all that stuff. So that's what took me the majority of the time. The reason I went with these over others, so I was looking at just the actual rubber flooring that comes in the rolls. I was looking at rubber flooring that has the interlocking aspect of it. I was looking at just the normal foam tiles that you see on Amazon. And then I was actually looking at horse stall mats. And I landed on these for a few different reasons. One, we're not throwing around crazy weight. I do have kettlebells, I do have a barbell, I do have all of that, but I'm not dropping it. And I don't have to, I'm in the basement, so I don't have to worry about foundation issues because I'm not dropping heavy weights. So if you're not dropping heavy weights, this is a good option. I went with these over rubber tiles because those can get pricey. Just the shipping cost of that alone is pricey, but I did want the rubber tiles, so this was a good mixture, and I'll show you what these look like. You probably see pictures on the page, but they're kind of the rubber top with the foam underneath. And it feels like, it feels durable, but it doesn't feel like hard, like just a rubber tile or rubber flooring would feel. I've been in gyms like that and it just has like a hard feel to it. It's hard to explain. This is just a perfect mixture of both. We had just the foam tiles prior to this, and I'll show you what that looks like here. We had some stuff, on top of it, just like any gym would. You can see like this has a permanent indentation here. Has a permanent mark here from scuffs and scrapes, and like every little thing you put into these is gonna come out of it, right? You'll just see it forever. So with these, we've had a lot of weights on it. You kind of see some indentation here just because there's so much weight, but it's not that bad, right? The most indentation we have is from my power block stand, and I put extras under here because we did cut some, so I had some extra tile to put down. But other than that, like these are the perfect fit for a gym floor if you're not throwing crazy barbells around, which most people are probably not doing. So if you're looking for a gym flooring that you want some durability to, that's not going to break the bank, but also has some soft give to it, these Airhop gym floor tiles are for you. And that's exactly what we wanted in this gym. So we are super pumped. We've had it again 10 days or so. My wife and I work out about 6 days a week. So we've put together 15 or so workouts on these gym floor tiles, and they've held up great. Our previous gym floor tiles that were foam, you'd get on these transitions and you push against it and you could feel it. It would separate, so frustrating. And I haven't felt the transitions in here one time. So overall, super happy with the first to 10 days with these floor tiles. A couple of the key questions were the transitions. Will you feel it? Just kind of went over that. They're not. Once you get them in, they won't be perfect. But as I've noticed, as we walk on it more and work out on it, they settle in and they have a better transition over a couple days. So give it some time on that. The other thing is the smell. Do they smell? Initially out of the box, they will have a little bit of a smell to it. What I did is I let it sit out. I opened all of them, got them out of the packaging, and let them sit in our garage for the weekend. So gave it 3-4 days to kind of air out. And now it does have a tiny smell, but you don't really notice it all that much. And I'm anticipating that going away here in the next few weeks. So smells not too bad. Indentation, the only thing that you'll worry about is like things like this stand that have just one 4 points. If it has anything across the foundation, if you're having any weight like this, it just spans more space, so it's not going to have as much of an indentation. We've got a treadmill in here, we've got a bike, and you really can't see the indentations at all. So overall, if you are looking for gym flooring that has a little bit of rubber to give it some toughness, but also some foam underneath to give it some give, this is the flooring that you want. Airhop did send us these floor tiles. I reached out to them because I wanted these specifically. So they did send these out to us, but that doesn't impact my review at all because I love these things. And if I had to choose all over and pay the full price, I absolutely would.